Okay, so the mountain continues. Now, how do we get out of this thing? E? E. Okay. I don't know if I'm still tied in. My rope's there. This is still, like, as spooky as it always is. Am I tied? No. Grandpa took off the rope. Why would he do something like that? Maybe I'm insane, but Grandpa, I really think you should have slept with the rope attached. Maybe it's just me. I kind of missed the mountain. You know, it's been, I don't know, 20 hours since I was on the mountain. I don't know how many hours it's been on the mountain. But I did miss the mountain. I miss Easy Mountain, actually. Specifically, Easy Mountain. Where I can just enjoy the climb. He says, try not to get destroyed by meteors. Ooh, those ice picks did not ice for me there briefly. Okay, now we just need to climb up this way. We should be A-okay. Now, the thing is, that giant ice thing we fell down last time, where I quit, basically, that's not this. So I don't know where I ended up going to get that. I think I go around, I think we must have to go all the way around the mountain multiple times. Is that an avalanche, or they're gonna give up the ghost and not give me any rocks? They're not gonna give me any rocks. Keep going up. Perfect. I also was thinking, and it's, you know, we've been on this mountain for 800 billion years, so it's hard to tell what nonsense I've been talking about. But actually, I want to get to the top before I mention this, if only because I don't want to accidentally run the timer out. I want to attach a rope once we get up here. Something to, like, I don't know, here maybe. All right, so yep, we're fine. Why is there a base camp? I don't. Okay, hear me out, right? So, the mountain that I climbed to get to this mountain was unrecorded as climbed, because I'm the first person to put the thing there, right? So, why? I could understand, let's say, people took the balloon out, climbed the mountain, and then immediately went to this mountain, and then died. So they never came back to say, hey, I climbed the first mountain, but they forgot to bring the stamp box, to be fair. I feel like the stamp box should have already been there. But someone's been here. They had to. Because someone put up the funny signs going like, well, Jim died during an avalanche. Who put up the signs? Clearly, someone put up the signs. I guess maybe all those people just skipped the little mountain. And were like, nah, I don't need to do the little mountain. Because surely, if someone got to the top, I mean, there was a dead guy at the top, right? I'm pretty sure there was a dead guy. Oh, we need to go, like, all the way over there. Okay. Right, all the way over there. Probably all the way over there. But there was, like, a dead guy with a flag at the top, which I'm not following. Where's my Dark Souls lore? I need to I need to pick up, like, some enhanced ice climbing gloves. It was like, these were the gloves of Grandpa Smith, 1815. Tried to climb the mountain, but alas, was cut down in his prime by Gregory Poopsmith III. Afterwards, Gregory was cursed forever to become a mountain climbing man and could never leave. Only eat birdseed. And the only way to find that is if you, I'm attached, right? I'm attached? Yeah, I'm attached. You have to, like, go bow next to a statue after doing 45 PvP fights. That seems about right. I don't know how anyone... Well, okay. I assume... Because I'm thinking about the Elden Ring quests, which are basically impossible to do by yourself. And I think the only way you're supposed to do the Elden Ring quests without looking them up is if you were to be talking to like 40 people. Like if I had a group of, say, the entire internet and was working together, yeah, we could probably solve it because they did. But I don't think any solo person is solving any of the Elden Ring things because they're missable. If things weren't missable, I think it'd be more reasonable to solve. But you can easily just like walk past a person and then they're just gone forever. So odd. Like, I don't understand why you'd make it missable. I understand making them like weird and esoteric. Like, okay, so maybe I have to go to this place randomly 45 hours in after it stopped being useful 3 hours in, maybe. But as to why you have to do it between the hours of 30 and 32, I don't know. Hey, look, I think it's this place again. The place we got stuck at for like 100 hours. I did manage to grab that. All things considered, I grabbed that. Can I rip this out, please? Thank you. Okay. Oh. I worry about the mountain, boys. I worry about the mountain. Mountain both excites and scares me. Oh, he did not want to grab it. I'm curious, because I haven't looked up anything about the DLC. I'm curious as to, like, is it easy stuff? Like, what is the DLC about? Is the DLC just difficult stuff after this? Like, I know some... I haven't done the Elden Ring DLC. I think the Elden Ring DLC, you can't access till the end of the game. I think you have to beat the game to play the Elden Ring DLC. So, I'm pretty sure all of it's harder than everything else. But I don't know. I'm curious if the DLC for this game is similar. I think I'd like easier missions, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna be back at this for a long time, boys. A long time. Because he's not gonna jump, and I'm gonna sit here and just panic every time he refuses to jump. See, he just doesn't. You gotta jump, my man. You gotta at least attempt the jump. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is with this one jump where he just refuses to go upwards. If we could just reduce the amount of these in this game, that'd be great. I don't think I have any way of, like, getting past this besides doing it. Oh, I didn't. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to swing sideways like this, and then use both hands for maximum momentum. And then, if I time it just right, I should be able to get the pickaxe out and get up there. But it's going to be very tight. And I assume this is the death of like 835 different speedruns. Because so much of this, he just doesn't do anything. I don't know why. I hit the buttons. I hit the buttons that they tell me to hit. It's like you hit the crampon button and you hit the space button. See, I can't say I hit control and space because I rebound crampon to shift. And I mean, you see he does it sometimes. Sometimes this guy gets the heights. Did he do it with this one? No, probably not. I don't know what causes him to kick off on this properly. Because so much of it, he doesn't do anything. Maybe I'm just timing it incorrectly? Maybe? Where do people get those little things they use for speedruns? The, little things they put on the computer that shows what keys you're pressing? Yeah, I need one of those to show just how bad I am. I did it once just fine. But to recreate it, it's like a Mona Lisa situation. You seem like I get a little bit of momentum going around. Boy, howdy, does he not want to go up. More than that. Are there's like a tutorial somewhere I can look at? Because I would like to continue this mountain. Please take me up higher. I wish to ascend to the top of the world. Look, if the DLC has any of these, I'd like a refund, please. I'm a little too late. I think I bought the DLC like 2 weeks ago. So I think what I need to do is I need to be swinging, and I need to hold shift and then space and then let go. I think is what I need to do. But I can't swear to that. Because so much of the time he just falls off it with no momentum. Normally, what I'll do is when I'm on the thing, I hold S and then hit shift and space to go upwards. And it works out just fine, like 90% of the time. But this is what, like, if I were to do it here, this is what this looks like. It's like the smallest baby jumps. Like, we know that it's possible to do it on this thing. But I don't know if this guy needs to... I don't know what he needs to do it. I wonder if just watching will help. See, he got a foothold there briefly. Okay, maybe I need to press them like delayed? Like I try and Mario wall jump? I mean, I do have infinite coffee. I can like drink it up. But that requires him to actually go somewhere. Because he still doesn't want to go. Like, it's not even close is the thing. So you can see when the crampon kicks in. I think it's just that, like, there's not enough room for Grandpa's feet to be on the mountain. I so just want up there. I don't even know what combination to press. I got any better luck down here? Probably not. But I'm dumb enough to at least try it. I feel like I do get a little more height Can I do it from down here? If I coffee this up, it could possibly have it from down here. I don't think so. I think that's probably still too far down. Maybe. I'm just trying to work the phalanges. Seeing like I get some crazy height down there. Can I pull in, please? I'd like to not die. Do it all the way down here. Like I don't get any crampon from up high. And this overhang is not helpful. I was really hoping to make some progress on this mountain. But boy howdy, does he not go anywhere. Like none at all. Like it's like I'm just like a sack of bricks. I mean, I could do that, but it doesn't help any. And I don't think I can't rope my way up there, right? Because what I do, I have to then like immediately turn 180, pull out an ice pick, and stab it into the ceiling. Which is not going to happen. I mean, it happened one time. And I was ecstatic about it. Oh, that was so close. So close, man. What did he do that time? How did he do that? I think I have to press shift a little later. Like I'm trying to like Mario-esque wall jump here, where I swing, press space, and then hit shift afterwards. Not great. Oh, how do people do this like without ropes? I think I'd lose my mind here. Cause, well, like, I think I'd fall 86,000 times. How long did it take you to climb the mountain? Well, 15 hours, but 14 of that was on the same spot. It was at the very first jump you had to make. And then, like, halfway up the mountain, there was a second one of those jumps. I just want up. I just want up. Why did you have to put one of these in this game? It just, like, the thing is, all the other jumps are so doable. It just comes down to this jump. For some reason, there's a handful of these jumps in the game where you can't get like a proper swing where you start. And I know it's possible because I've done it once. Look, there's a lot of things I could bring up. I don't want to bring up Far Cry 3. I'm so sick and tired of Far Cry. As someone who hasn't played a Far Cry in like a decade, I'm still so sick and tired of Far Cry. I'm mostly sick and tired of the new Far Cries. I really like Far Cry 1. Far Cry 2, I like the idea of, and I've started many a playthrough that has never gone anywhere. I'm sure you can probably guess why. It's the AI respawn every 2 milliseconds. Which makes it very hard to do anything when you can't even clear a base because the enemies are respawning as you're clearing it. I mean, I suppose I'm getting closer. We'll drink a coffee, I guess. I don't foresee this going well. Yeah, that didn't do much. The issue with the coffee is when it lasts like 10 seconds. It lasts for exactly 1 jump. And I'd have to sit here and drink the coffee over and over. I can either get 3 attempts in or 1 attempt with coffee. And I know it's possible without coffee. Therefore, I think I'd rather just take my chance on the attempts because, like, if I was close, I'd go like, okay, well, maybe the coffee would be the grand arbiter here. But I don't think it's the coffee. Like, I'm not so close, but I'm so close to doing whatever it is the game wants me to do. All I want to do is climb this dumb mountain. What if I just put the biovac here and just climb on it? It mostly just makes me annoyed. Because, like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here besides just keep trying. Oh, you're 20 minutes into this episode and all you've done is try to climb exactly 1 stone. I could see where we started. We started right there. We've gone nowhere. Oh my god, it happened. Oh, you know, you just gotta complain enough. Complain enough and the game finally gives. Can I tell you what happened there? I have no idea. I have no idea why it did that. 0 idea why it did that. It's a mystery to us all, frankly. Okay. Go back up. I'm leaving this rope here. I don't care if I fall down this mountain, I'm never doing this one again. No, this stays here forever. Okay. We're going up and over, I see. That's not great. Some weird stuff happening with the rope there. We don't acknowledge that. Anyway, this is how it normally works. I mean, just look at this. My man does what I want him to do when I hit the magic key combo. See, even there, he still does the magic key combo. I have no idea why it just does. Like, there's just some jumps where it does not want to work. Finally. Am I beholden to the rope? I think I'm beholden to the rope. Hold on. I'm now beholden to the rope. I'm no longer beholden to the rope. Okay, I'm slightly beholden to the rope. You hold shift, or actually you hold down S, whichever you want to look at. You hold S, then you hit shift and space at the same time, and then let go in a very short order. But that's generally what you do. And if you do all that in that general order, it all buffs out. Why, oh why it doesn't do that for that one little rock? I think it's here just to annoy me. Ooh, okay, well, I definitely tried to make that. Rope wasn't quite long enough. Boing, oing, 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 oing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to deploy a secondary rope for then. Perhaps right here. And there is something that is still... It's both cathartic and also terrifying to be able to, like, just jump down the mountain. One hand, I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. On the other hand, I'm like, oh, this isn't all that great. Monkey brain, scream, please no fall. Only want banana. I just want banana. I wish to live. What are the odds I can get back to that? Probably fairly low. I think I'll say probably fairly low. I mean, maybe. Probably not. I'm just gonna say not, and then just leave it as is. That's my own fault. I mean, I guess I could go back down and try and go up the rope again. Get it from the other side. Well, no, that wouldn't work, would it? Would not work. That's me trying to do that at a weird angle. Also, I like... Now that we're nearing the end of this part, I think I can properly say that I've lost my marbles, if only a little bit. Me marbles? Lost. Just lost. I'm so afraid of falling. Like, the odds of me falling, I think, are still fairly high, all things considered. And that's coming from someone who has nigh infinite rope. Still don't like it. Still don't like it. I don't care how much baby mode I'm currently on. Every time I miss a jump, I go like, ugh. Do you remember the days, the good old days when I, what was it called? I didn't even use ropes. I was like, nah, ropes? What am I, ropes? I don't use ropes. And then, what mountain was it where I was like, all right, boys, we're doing ropes? I don't remember what mountain that was. Such a long time ago. We were so young. Before the Great War. Before the Second Great War. Then the Third, slightly greater war. We basked in the sun like children. Oh, those were the good times. The before times. Before Mount Olympus. And its evil curse upon the world. Boy howdy, I sure can't look in that direction. I just wanted to see if I can... I feel like I can. Right? That looks reachable. I really don't want to be here anymore, by the way. Like, this particular area. Really don't like being. Weird angles. This is the weird angle. How did I do this in, like... Did I use, like, 15 ropes here last time? I had to have. Like, ropes in panic, surely. I used a ton of ropes. I was like, look at this. This is awful. We do this. We do this. We pray. It's fine. Okay. Like, this entire area is... not okay. I imagine the rope being attached to an icicle that breaks and I lose everything, and then I uninstall the game. I really don't. That's the thing. Normally, and I'm a madman for saying this. Normally, if I uninstall a game from, like, sheer annoyance, like, I'm like, okay, well, if I never beat that game, who really cares? Right? Who cares? I certainly don't, because I just uninstalled it. But comparatively, I really want to beat this game. There are very few games, I think, that I have seen where I have been unable to beat it. That are, like, worth beating. I mean, I could look at something like RuneScape and go like, yeah, I'm never going to finish that game, but I can't even begin to care about not finishing RuneScape. Because it's RuneScape. No one finishes RuneScape unless you're insane. Which, surprise, I'm still got at least some marbles remaining. But, this game, on the other hand, I very much so would like to beat. I don't know when I want to do the DLC too. I don't know when we're gonna do that. This is a very introspective mountain, I'm afraid to say. That's just how it be on the mountain. When you're all up here alone, I thought that was a man. It is a man. It's a dead guy. Completely different, vibe. I thought that was Grandpa sitting there. I was like, oh, there's someone else on the mountain. I'm not alone. Then it turned out it was a dead guy the whole time. So, you win some, you lose some, frankly. I think all the people who are here as skeletons just starved to death from how long it took. I mean, I'll give it to this guy. He got past that jump, that nonsense jump that I hated. But that's all he's got going for him. Is there one in the crevice? Probably not. No. See, like, that's fine. I can get the height any time of the week. Except on Tuesdays. Okay. And we go back up. Can we get a status check here? Third of the way. Third of the way up the mountain. Frankly, unbelievable that it's only a third of the way up this mountain. How? How is this mountain so tall that it's going to take me like 3 weeks to beat? I mean, I should have enough ropes, is the thing. But the fact that I have infinite ropes, and it's even a concern that I run out, is absurd. A rope, let's say, is 10 feet long. So we could do like 400, or let's say 10 meters. So we could do like 400 of the 7,000 or 8,000 meters. We can do like 5%, maybe? Oh yeah, this was leading all to like nothing, right? This is the wrong way to go. It's actually past this guy. Because I think I did this last time. Right? Yeah, there's stones along his face. This bun. This bun. Yeah, see, there's stones here. So that ice is just like a trap. I think we're back to wind. And we haven't gone to wind on this run, right? That's a new feature here. Is the wind. Might as well do this because I had to go back that other rope. I'll be honest, when I started today, I was like, you know what? Let's go finish this mountain. I could probably beat it today. I no longer think that. Because I don't think we checked how far up I was last time, did I? I don't think so. Can I? Thank you. Okay. I have grappled. Then I return. Sort of. Grandpa gets to the top of the mountain. Every bone in his body shattered from constantly smacking against the sides. Like, oh, my bones. Wow, I hit the skeleton. My bones. Oh, I'm so old. So very old. See, I wouldn't even mind taking like the length of time it's gonna take to finish this mountain. Wow, I cannot for the life of me get that, can I? Yep, I'm just humping the mountain. Perfect. Okay, I've grabbed onto this. Wait, like, there's got to be a rock to grab onto over there, please. Anyway. But I wouldn't mind taking all that time. It's just, I don't trust the biovac. Oh, not great. It's fine, I'm still attached. I don't trust the biovac in terms of, like, as you saw, I'm not connected to the rope. So I don't trust coming back and not having, like, somehow slipping through the ground or something. How in the world can I not reach anything over here? Is the only one in that little... I might just leave this rope. I'd like to make forward progress today. And we've made it, like, maybe 15 meters. Alright, upwards and onwards. Or not. Or not. Oh, my sweet desire for the earlier mountains where I could just knock it out in a day. Not even a day, but like a small amount of time. 10-min mountains are great because one, I can fall and go like, all right, well, them's the chops. I'll go back at it. And two, like, I can just have fun swinging around like a monkey. But with an hour 53 on the line, boys, this is not okay. This is very much so the opposite of okay. No one wants to just lose like 2 hours, except for speedrunning addicts. Then, I mean, they don't want to lose it, but they're willing to lose it. That's something I also really don't get is like people who do speedruns of, say, Grandpa, what are you doing with those arms? But speedruns of a game that takes like 40 hours. I understand when people do like Majora's Mask or whatever, and it takes 14 seconds because of glitches. But when the full run takes the entire day, and then you're still beholden to the speedrun nonsense, aka there's RNG somewhere, you're going to get boned. Try and land the 1 in a million hit. Like, what is it? Wind Waker? That's the boat one, right? There's a cannon game I think you have to play, where it's Battleship, and I don't think there's a strategy. I think you just have to be lucky. So I'm sure there's a 100% speedrun category where the only option is to just hope to get lucky on that. I could be wrong. I'm not a very well-versed speedrun man. But I do know there are games that have RNG checks, basically. And it's, oh, do I get the RNG today, or have I spent the last 8 hours for nothing? Oh, looks like it was the last 8 hours for nothing. See you guys all tomorrow. Look, Grandpa's hands are real glitchy right now, and I don't like it. I can't... Okay, there's a rock here. I was like, I can't see. I don't know where I'm going. I think this goes back into where, since this is like pushing the game as much as it can, I'm seeing the cracks in the facade. And when I can see the cracks, then I start complaining. If it's cracks in, like, the first 5 minutes of a mountain, and the mountain's only 10 minutes long, whatever. So Grandpa's hands get a little glitchy. I'll be back here in no time. When Grandpa's hands get a little glitchy in the 2.5 hour run, I'm like, why? But why? And if I had to bet, I probably had this exact same discussion 4 hours ago when I was here the first time. Which really just goes to show you how this whole shebang goes. Can you please make that jump? Thank you. You better be very certain of your game if you're gonna push it like this. Because if you aren't, I'll be there and I'll be complaining about it. Oh. Alright, now that we're, like, what? 3? Or I guess we're 2 hours in. I don't remember when we were talking about it last time, but anyone think about anything I want to see next up on the list? I think I talked briefly about future ideas. I'm not sure if I prompted anyone for their ideas. You guys have any neat games to look at? Let me know. Let me know. I'm always up for something, some nonsense. There was a Pikmin thing that came out recently, so I'll probably check that out at some point. But I don't know if that's my next port of call. Wow, that was almost close, but still terrifying. I think this is, yeah. This is where we were, like, when we quit. So we're getting close. Anyway, the Pikmin thing came out fairly recently. And that seems like it'll be a neat time. But I don't know if I want to do that next or something else. I'd love to hear your opinions, thoughts, concerns. Are you planning on joining me in the mental asylum once this is complete? I have no idea what's happening. My man, like, you can see the rope. He's going mad. He's lost not only his marbles, but my marbles too. Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I think. Okay. Grandpa's arms are in some position. That's fine. I just really don't want to be here anymore. Not on this mountain. I'll be happier once I'm over there and I can fall and not really care too much. But this little outcropping that is an issue. Spooky is my my word of the day. Please do not stick your foot in the ground and make it so I don't fall anymore. I don't know what that is. It's not helpful. I don't know why I'm climbing back up and not just hitting Q, but I guess I'm more confident when I do this. Okay. Stab him. Stab him. Stab him. You know, if I had the big cojones, right? I would just jump for the thing down there. I don't think I'm gonna do that though. There's a lot of things I could do. I don't think I'm gonna do any of those. I pity anyone who is like any beginner, like anyone in my situation here, because obviously there's the crazy people who can do the good things, but anyone in my position with my, I'll charitably say skill level, but anyone in this general vicinity, wow, Grandpa, for the love of God, please just put your arm around the mountain. Like, he doesn't, like, see? Like, he just gets his arm stuck on things. Anyway, I went out of my way to collect all the things. Because I was like, I I just enjoy collecting things, frankly. Imagine the people who didn't. Who have like 15 ropes and they're half length. And they're like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna use baby mode. Oh, how poor those souls must be. Yeah, no, we're doing a rope at a time here. I don't care. I don't care. You care? Well, can't help that. One rope at a time. I really want to collect these ropes all the way back. Let's see if we can. And you can reach over here somewhere. Oh, I might have to leave that rope. As much as I don't want to burn through a bunch of ropes, I also don't want to fall back to the bottom. It's all just about persistence. And the unbelievable jumps Grandpa can get sometimes. See, I think I gotta burn a rope here, though. Maybe not. Maybe not. There's not too many places in this game that aren't two-way streets. And the few places that aren't two-way streets are, like, terrible, and I hate them. I think of that one jump, where you had to jump from, like, one tree branch to the other halfway through the mountain. I don't remember what mountain that was, but I remember that being awful, and I hated it. So I think that's just... Oh, do you really? Huh. I think all that down there is just to get back. Right? I think I fell down all the way to that and climbed all the way back up here. Huh. I didn't even realize how far down this, like, checkpoint goes. Because this is more or less a checkpoint, right? That is neat. Because I think it'll be hard-pressed to lose once you get to here. Now, after this, obviously, it's going to be a little different. But right here in particular, hitting that giant ice sheet is easy. And then there's stuff all the way back up. I didn't realize that I didn't climb this initially. I figured I climbed most of it, but no. Seemingly, I climbed very little of it. Also, are you excited? We're almost to new territory. That's the end of the rope. Oh, really? My rope was stuck into this. I am debating internal. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Don't do that. There we go. I'm connected again, right? Connected? 100% connected? Connected. You know what? It's probably not the worst idea, to be honest. I think my mental faculties have... Well, they've taken a toll. Oh, they've taken a toll. Yeah, no, yeah. Hey, remember where I put that first biovac? I guess it'd be second biovac. All the way back 4 hours ago. 3-ish hours ago. I don't know how many hours ago it was at this point. What I'm getting at here is I'm probably going to set up a checkpoint up here and take a break. Mostly because I keep doing that. My brain clearly is not in the right position as I continuously try and get rid of my own checkpoint, as though I've gone completely insane. And that's... I am attached. I am attached. Yeah, I can set up a biovac, like... I want to set it up here. I want to set it up next to ice. Can I set it up underneath that thing? I want to try and set it up on the high one. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of any of this, frankly. Yeah, I think I set the biovac up like a lot higher than those. Okay, So that biovac gives me, like, ice to work with, right? So I'll be here, and I can just do this. I'll be set. I think. I hope. I hate using this thing. I hate it so much. Because it scares me. Biovac scares me. So I'm going to be able to do this. Do this. And do this. So I will be free of the biovac. And then I'll be able to put in my pin and come back and not die. I do have to put it back, though. Because sitting in it once, apparently, is forsworn. Really? Can I just put the bio back? Put it down. Put it down. Okay. Get me in it. Then I'm just gonna